Like, I just knew when I got to this point, I knew it was gonna be in here doing this, it was gonna kind of sink in. So I know tomorrow, I already know how beautiful she is. And just, I'm a sensitive person when it comes to kind of stuff like this. So just watching her walk down that aisle, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it together. Just looking at that now and thinking about her walking down that aisle, just saying that this is me. This is my life. Even before the marriage part, I knew this is what I wanted.
Where do you even start? He is just the funniest person that you will ever meet. He lights up every room that he walks into. He's never known a stranger. He is really the best person that I know. His laugh, he makes me laugh so much. And just when we're together, I just feel so calm. He has a very calming personality, very much opposite of me. We love to watch games together. He loves LSU, oh my gosh. That's like 80% of his personality too. He works so hard too. He makes sure that we have what we want, what we need. He's just an all-around great person. I don't know, I'm more nervous than anything. I'm excited I'm excited to see him. I'm excited for him to see me in my dress, and hopefully we just grow together. We come closer than we already are.
First thing that I realized about Shayna is she's quiet. She is real quiet, but she's not shy quiet. She's just calm. She's mellow, you know, so, but also comes with that is she's loving, she's caring, you know. I got 5 kids all together, and we have 2 together. And the way she treats my other 3, it shows a whole lot about her, man, because that's what it's about. So even with her quiet self, we got a 2-year-old running around. That quietness kind of goes out the window a little bit, you know, but man, yeah, man, I love everything about her, man, so. One of my favorite qualities is she's touchy. So no matter how I'm feeling, I can be upset coming in from work or anything like that, and she wants to come give me a hug, poke on my butt or something like that, you know, and it just, even though sometimes it might feel annoying, it's like, hey, leave me alone, but it kind of, if I had a long day at work, it kind of lifts me up, you know, so that's really one of the main things. And man, the other main thing is her motherhood. You know, no matter what, she will drop anything for them babies. She gonna make sure they got everything, even if it feel like we don't have it, they gonna have it. I mean, I love watching her be a mother, you know, and it's amazing. So I can't, definitely, that's top, that's number one. Her priorities, forget me, it's them babies. And that's how I want it to be. Them babies are number one. So that's really 2 of mine. One that keep me up, keep me happy, and then watching her be a mom, and it's incredible. So. I can feel it already. Like, I just knew when I got to this point, I knew it was gonna be in here doing this, it was gonna kind of sink in. So I know tomorrow, I already know how beautiful she is. And just, I'm a sensitive person when it comes to kind of stuff like this. So just watching her walk down that aisle, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it together, you know, because it's just seeing the person that I've been with already for almost 4 years, and I know the beauty that's in her, and just watch her just glam up even more and come down knowing that's who I'm finna spend the rest of my life with. Oh man, I probably won't be able to contain it. I probably feel like that 2-year-old that's crying on his mom's shoulder, you know, to be on one of my buddies' shoulder, you know, so that's gonna be amazing. And just this journey has already been, you know, everything you do in life is gonna be ups and downs, whether it's relationships, life, you know, work or anything. And ours it's been pretty balanced. So just knowing where we're at now and where we're going in life, and that we're gonna do this together, you know, through the hardships, like I say, ups and downs, smiles, frowns, we know we have each other no matter what. And just looking at that now and thinking about her walking down that aisle, just saying that this is me, you know, this is my life. Even before the marriage part, I knew this is what I wanted. So I mean, just after this, in the future, I can just see us our lives just growing. Like I'm trying to be on Wilt Chamberlain type status and height wise is how far we can go, how far we can elevate, because I see our life just growing and growing and growing together. So.
I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away, you're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, gonna be sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you helped me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through.
Today we are gathered together with family and friends in the presence of God to celebrate the union of Javoris Curry and Shana Montgomery in holy matrimony, which is commended by the Apostle Paul to be honorable and is not to be entered into lightly and without advice, rather reverently, soberly, and in the respect and honor of God. Marriage is the first covenant initiated by God, which began when the Lord created a helpmate and partner for man. The woman was not taken from his head as to rule over him, nor from under his feet to be trampled by him. She was taken from his side to protect her, from near his heart to have her affection, and so he could protect her. Because God has placed such a high value on the covenant of marriage, we must understand that we are not merely spectators to an event, but witnesses to a legal and binding contract. And as such, we share the responsibility to ensure the sanctity of the union between Javoris and Shana endures. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's join hands. Javoris, please repeat after me. I, Javoris Curry, take you, Shana Montgomery, to be my wedded wife, for better, for worse, in abundance, in lack, in sickness, and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, until separated by death, according to God's perfect plan. And I pledge my love to you only. Please repeat after me, Shana. I, Shana Montgomery, take you, Javoris Curry, to be my wedded husband, for better, for worse, in abundance, in lack, in sickness, and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, until separated by death, according to God's perfect plan. And I pledge my love to you only. You guys have rings?
Shake it. It's okay.
The ring is an endless circle, which is the emblem of eternity. It is made of precious metal to signify purity, value, and that which is most enduring. These rings, therefore, represent the purity, value, and enduring unbroken union that Javoris and Shayna pledged to each other. So take the ring, place it on the ring finger of her left hand, and repeat after me. I offer this ring
I offer this ring
as a token
as a token
of our mutual affection
as our mutual affection
and fidelity,
and fidelity,
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of our endless union
of our endless union
and unbroken love.
and unbroken love.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
the Son,
the Son,
and the Holy Spirit.
and the Holy Spirit.
Shane, if you will do likewise, the ring finger of his left hand, and repeat after me. I offer this ring as a token of our mutual affection and fidelity, and as a symbol of our endless union and unbroken love. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Shayna and Javoris now will have their union ceremony.
You ready? You ready? Ready? You sure? All right. Here we go.
Javoris and Shayna have consented together in holy wedlock and have pledged their love to one another and have sealed this union through the exchanging of vows and rings by the authority given to me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ by the law of the state of Louisiana. I pronounce Javoris and Shayna husband and wife in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. What God has joined together, never let man separate. You may kiss the bride. It is my privilege and it is my pleasure to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Javoris Curry.
A cold beer's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracells and a mag light, a needle drop on a 45 are the kind of things that only last so long. When the new wears off and they get to getting old, sooner or later time's gonna take after years of shift work are fading out like I always knew they would. The strings on this guitar, the first love lost on a young heart, those things are gonna break after the getting's good. Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. But yeah, sooner or later time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in your kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe something